Okay. Welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Share this program. After this program, we will come up with another one on Ohaneze. Oh, even Ohaneze need to be prescribed. I remain the fearless Ipob evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi. I am from Ndiabo. There was Nnamdi. Nnamdi is a local government in Ojibwa province, Biafra land. I am a homeland broadcaster under Ipob. Nnamdi Kanu is our leader, and he's still incarcerated in DSS solitary confinement, illegally detained, and that is why every obstacle against the very struggle for Biafra restoration led by Mazi Nnamdi or against Mazi Nnamdi's freedom, whether you know what you are doing or you do not know. The duty of Ipob is to guide the struggle, guide Mazi Nnamdi, and we are here to crush any negativity against this very agenda. It doesn't matter who is involved, and that is why we will always be here in exposing them section by section, both from federal government, both from in-house, both from outside, both from siblings, both from lawyers. Any misstep, if anyhow you make it, we are here to deal with it. It doesn't matter who you are, or who you claim to be, or where you fall in, or where you fall out. Thank you. You are highly welcome. So let us move, because after this program we'll go on Ohaneze. I want to go and check the write-up of this program, because you cannot see it from your own screen unless, but I don't want to go there to avoid any mistake. Let me go and check. Very, very important. Okay, I am there now. There have never been any election in Ipob anywhere. KANUNTA and his Abraham wants to conduct election in Germany with the name of Ipob. It is called mutiny. Mutiny, overthrowing government. It's a very serious offense, in case you don't know. Topic: I am the INEC and I am the voter. Mazi Nnamdi on Radio Biafra 2015. And that is our preamble. Thank you. Thank you. I am having technical issues, so that's why I'll be cutting the program short. Thank you. So we move. I have told people before that Ipob family members have been in the palace of late Israel Kanu. Some of the people there are being sent to message by siblings with the name of family. Those Ipob that knows the role of Ipob. Those that are there to carry on Ipob activities, no siblings of Nnamdi Kanu commands them on Ipob activities. They can only send them, that is, using a privilege, not a right. No sibling of Nnamdi Kanu's have the right to send Ipob family member a message, but they are privileged to do so because they have a brother who is leading Ipob and a genuine leader, a trusted leader, So it is a privilege to his people that they will use that advantage to send any IPOB family member for a message, and we will always answer them. Even at this point, we can answer KANUNTA, Emmanuel Kanu, on a call for family. But if it is on IPOB, they have no right, no position to command an IPOB family unit. Not even the last member of IPOB, last unit member of IPOB. They cannot command, but they are privileged to send an IPOB family member for a message because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is a privilege, not a right. And we have been doing so. Many of us was in the compound or in the palace to make sure that there is no leakage. Some response on family issues, some goes on IPOB issues, but people are being coordinated. Anybody that knows IPOB way of operation knows that KANUNTA and Emmanuel Kanu, or any family member of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even the late mother, Ugeze, have no right to send you for a message with the name of IPOB. Rather, they can give you information that will affect IPOB. They can even suggest for you. They can even advise you. That is why IPOB members was the people who established family units or IPOB family in Afaruku. Though because of the Emmanuel Kanu and how they did, no strong unit in Omar. We are the people that established all those things in Omar. Emmanuel Kanu have never registered in any IPOB family unit in Omar as a whole. His name is not in any register of IPOB family unit of any kind. We are the people who did it. It is not the duty of the family. It is the duty of IPOB. So there are privileges of the siblings, and we respond to them when they want to use their privilege. But to use that privilege and trespass and start using it with the name of IPOB, that is where we come in and address their matters. That is when we come in and address their matters. We know what we are doing. We know what we are doing. IPOB is not Nigerian politics that if your brother is a senator, automatically all his relatives can be duping people, promising them of contracts. It is not IPOB. KANUNTA have never been a MASOB member. Emmanuel Kanu have never been a MASOB member. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a MASOB member. And I was a MASOB member. So many other people was MASOB member. When do they now love Biafra more than? If they had been doing Biafra, they would have done it with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in MASOB. But they never joined MASOB. So that is to say, because their brother was not MASOB leader. So if another person is leading IPOB, Emmanuel Kanu will also not join. So, and even now, he never joined IPOB. So, even as his brother is leading, he never joined, but want to use the privilege and operate as IPOB leader or IPOB member. Do you understand? If somebody from Olu is leading IPOB, will Emmanuel Kanu go closer to IPOB? Will the KANUNTA go closer to IPOB? If Ohafia man is leading, if Oka man is leading, if Ayamelum man is leading, if Bayelsa man, Ezong man is leading, if Urobo man is leading IPOB, will the KANUNTA join? Will they claim to be leader? These are things we want to present to people, because there are people who don't even know what is IPOB. So because you identify with IPOB, you register with IPOB in the abroad where you are, then automatically you know IPOB. You are very, very wrong. Then KANUNTA will send you a message, you go with the name of IPOB, and you come back, you hit your chest. He said, I'm IPOB. How can you love Nnamdi Kanu more than his family members, more than his siblings? But the siblings love him. They refuse to die to defend Nnamdi Kanu. So you are comparing people who cannot die for Nnamdi Kanu. You compare them with IPOB members that will die for Nnamdi Kanu. That is when I see stupidity of people. It is called political mindset. Nigerian political mindset, not other countries' politics. Somebody will refer a freedom fighter who voluntarily joined struggle on a call of a man that he don't even know who he is. You now compare them with relatives who cannot be loyal to the man because they will always try to apply family. They will always try to apply family something. You know, they will not be loyal to the call. They cannot die for him. In the house, everybody goes for their, carries on his own message. Emmanuel Kanu don't go from Nnamdi Kanu's message when they were small. Everybody goes for his own. When Nnamdi Kanu joined Masob, he joined Masob on his own. So where were they during Masob? I was a Masobian. I was an apprentice and I joined Masob. I was a member of Enlightenment Unit. We go to the market street to preach Biafra. Under Masob as an apprentice. Then you know. Do you understand? Ogbonnia have been expelled from IPOB. And Lawyer Jimako brought Onyendu said, because it is not a memo. He brought Onyendu said. I said, Onyendu said he should return Abraham. Have Abraham been returned? No. Now, if Abraham can operate with the name of IPOB, why did Ejimako brought the message and say they are sending it to the leadership of IPOB, that the message was directed to the leadership of IPOB? Why didn't they pass the message to Abraham? Does it mean that Nnamdi Kanu did not know the strength of the leadership? Why didn't Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell Ejimako to announce that Abraham had been returned? Why didn't Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, KANUNTA, announce that Abraham be returned? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if he sent you a message, right? The message was sent to the leadership. That's why he himself did not tell you to go and announce it. He knows that there are other houses the message will go to. These people are the highest decision making in IPOB. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. He is the leader of IPOB, but the leadership of IPOB is the highest decision making in IPOB. Now you understand. That's why when you try to deceive him to give a criminal based in Finland a slot, he still directed to IPOB leadership. He approved it and sent it to IPOB leadership. He didn't send you to announce it. Because he knows that these people have the ego, they have the 4 eyes to see anywhere that is fault. They have been working with him. He trusted them that if he throw it inside in their midst, now if there is fault, they will detect it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you, Ejimako, to give memo to IPOB leadership that Abraham must be returned, right? Why did he tell you to inform IPOB? Now, have Abraham been returned by the leadership? No. So, why is he parading as German national coordinator? Why didn't Nnamdi Kanu return him direct without sending the message to leadership? He knows that leadership can decide on it. He knew that leadership can decide on it. That's how they have been running IPOB. You know about it now because our leader, there is gap there. So there is a middleman who will now receive the message. That's when you know about this. Before, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will make a decision, even on Radio Biafra. But before you know it, when they go back, the leadership will call him. He will now come back and address it. That's how they have been running it. He never run it alone. So that's why he never send this message direct to you. He will tell you to send it to leadership. And when leadership take their position, that's the end. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not repeat it again. Unless you didn't relate him the decision of the leadership. and the reply of the leadership. If you relate to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the real reply of IPOB leadership, as the middleman you are, he can never repeat it again. Do you understand? Hey, Onyendu said Abraham should be returned. Then Onyendu did not say Uchemefo should be returned. Onyendu did not say Onibe should be returned. An expelled IPOB family member, an expelled. Is it Abraham that the first person that was expelled? So there is a criminal game KANUNTA have with Abraham. That's why even as they were expelled, there are many people that have been expelled from IPOB. But KANUNTA keep telling, hey, I just said return Abraham because they want to go on a financial dupe. They want to dupe the public. They have no other person to work on a criminal activities like that than that Abraham. An expel is an expel. Let Nnamdi Kanu come back and return the person by himself. But you see people who are not loyal to the leadership, one day they can never be in any position until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out and say, okay, I can work with insubordination. Then that's when the leadership will be okay to hand over a healthy IPOB to him. But for now, they can never allow you to truncate what has been handed over to them. That is why they fight and make sure they do it. When Nnamdi Kanu comes out, he will receive a healthy and more functionable IPOB. Do you understand? So, when was Abraham returned? Let us say a message came to leadership, they debunk it because he is an expel. So, why are you now parading him? It is called mutiny, overthrowing government. Mutiny, treason. That is mutiny. That's what all of you are committing. Are you understanding? Are you aware that KANUNTA took IPOB Germany to court? Using Abraham. Are you aware? Though we defeated them last year, you know, I will not dwell much in this. I just want to give them clue because we are still coming back. We defeated them last year. So now, maybe they want to do money issue. You know, when IPOB Germany updated their registration, there was nothing like a Nenyanya in the registration. So, KANUNTA and his Obonea now went to court. Later, after 1 year, or since last year, they refused to do so. Even as court demanded them to do so. They refused to do. The next one now, they came and demanded that the court should nullify the registration of IPOB in Germany without Nenyanya in the list of the signatory of the very registration update. Just imagine. KANUNTA that is not IPOB member. They want to fix Nenyanya that is not loyal to leadership. And before this very update of the registration, Nenyanya was informed twice. The first one, she said she will not attend. The second one, she said that all IPOB members in Germany will be involved to go and update a registration. Is that how to do? When you were taking the money, did you involve IPOB members in Germany? Is it not when somebody asks you about update about their finance? You say, hey, IPOB finance is no go area. But to update our registration, you want to involve all IPOB members in Germany. Meaning what? Because you want to come there and throw a discord among them so that they will hear it once. So you wanted to use the national coordinator, Mazi Collins, to call IPOB members for a general meeting so that you can throw a discord they will use to go back home. Because your aim is not to update the registration. So, on that, IPOB Germany cannot die. They now renew it without you. And when KANUNTA and his gang went to the court said that the update of this registration, the due proceedings, it was followed, that everything was followed due process. So there is nothing wrong in the registration. That's when KANUNTA and his gang went home. So today, this time around, they are demanding that Nnamdi should be involved. That's their end now. They are now demanding that Nnamdi's name should be signatory of the updating, that is the updating of the registration. And he asked him, what is your concern? Is it not IPOB that will complain? What is your business there? If Nnamdi was not signatory to it and it was renewed or it was updated, why are you worried? Do you have something to do with it? When she was invited, why didn't she attend the meeting? Thank you, my brother, thank you. Thank you, we continue. So, are you understanding? Now you ask KANUNTA, what actually need from IPOB Germany? What is the name of your unit? KANUNTA in Germany. Who is your coordinator? Do you understand? Then, after seeing that it cannot be nullified, that the registration and the what is it called? Is it update? Right? Updating of the registration was done in due proceedings, lawfully. Now, at last now, they are now demanding that Nnamdi should be involved, so that the court should nullify that very update, that updating of the registration. So they should nullify it, then without the name of Nnamdi. You see, black man brain. Now you ask KANUNTA, what is your concern? Now, what are they trying to do? They want to hold election. They say they want to conduct election. Let us read from here. Can you see it? Let me apply it. IPOB Germany is inviting you to a scheduled Zoom general meeting on Saturday, the 4th of May, 2024. Time, 18:00 hours. Meeting agenda, election of principal officers. Do you understand? May Chukwu bless you. Let me bring up the name. The comment is blocking the name that. Topic, IPOB Germany's Zoom meeting. Time. So we have got that. Do you now see it? That is what KANUNTA is interested. Position, position, position. He want to use somebody and be running. The same way they want to use a Berima. Thinking that a Berima is easy. They want to use him and collect Radio Biafra. It didn't work. Right? Thank you. We move. Thank you. So let us continue. KANUNTA Kanu pushing Ogbonnia. Do you want Ogbonnia to go to jail? IPOB is an organization. IPOB, expelling of IPOB members, they publish memo. And in this memo, it will be signed by head of the Directorate of State. Mazi Maduabuchi does not sign memo. I don't know how people stupidly come into something they don't know. Mazi Maduabuchi does not sign memo for your expelling or your appointment. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is director of Radio Biafra and leader of IPOB. He announced your appointment. He announced your expelling. The leadership will sign it. Head of the Directorate of State will sign your memo. Uche Mefom, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not announce his expel, but a memo came from IPOB leadership. Mazi Chikedozem signed the expelling of Uche Mefom. Sorry, Mazi Chikedozem signed the expelling of Uche Mefom. Mazi Chikedozem signed the expelling of George Onibe. Mazi Chikedozem signed all these things. Hence, he signed your expel when you are expelled. Go and bring me a memo signed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There have never been a memo signed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not sign memo. The oath of IPOB, even the power, the oath of IPOB is bestowed on the leadership of IPOB. And let us go to the starting of the oath. The oath said that I hereby solemnly and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra. That is DOS. Let me go back again. I hereby solemnly and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra. That is DOS. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, director of Radio Biafra. Why was there and in the oath? Do you understand? Why is there the and in that oath? Now, in the memo of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not sign memo. Any kind of memo, he will sign eternal memo. But the public memo of IPOB, no way. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will sign it. He will approve it inside IPOB. He will approve the expelling. He will approve the suspension. He will approve the appointment. That is why he said, I am the INEC, I am the voter. Because we don't do election. Do you understand? When he approves it, now it will now come back to the leadership. The leadership will now give out a memo, official memo from leadership of IPOB, and it will be signed by the head of the Directorate of State. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will approve it on internal, inside. Do you understand? Inside. I want to destroy these people who they have deceived some people. People who don't know what is IPOB and Amachari. If you have connection to one local Zibazo, when he was a governor, he said, nah, I come one day governor, I don't know about it. So you call KANUNTA, you think you call somebody in IPOB. Are you stupid? They only have privilege to operate with the name of the very blessed family where Nnamdi Kanu came from. You don't have the right to operate with the name of IPOB. Of no kind. In the code of conduct, there is no vacant there. No vacancy for sibling. Now we understand. So there is nothing like IPOB general meeting in Germany on the 4th of May. Anything about that, they have planned that before, it didn't work. It's the gathering of the criminals. It is an illegal gathering because the person you are presenting, the person that called you for a meeting, Abraham, can never present an official documentary that is the leader of IPOB in Germany. What is the official documentary? A Mapuafo press release. You may forge any other thing, but do you see IPOB press release? Do you see IPOB leadership memo that will confirm if you are the national coordinator of Germany, that is the end of you? And Monsieur Suego Shuka, KANUNTA deceived you to be insubordinate to IPOB. And after expelling you, he tried to defend what he promised you. He told you that you will remain. You will remain. Now he's now pushing you into jail. He promised you remain. He now tell you, let us call for election. Do you know what you are committing? Mutiny, overthrowing government. Overthrowing government. Don't you know what is the approval if you are national coordinator of Germany? Don't you know that the leadership of IPOB, if a court demands from IPOB leadership if you are the national coordinator. Don't you know that the Finland government called IPOB leadership and the Mapuafu press release responded to them and said that, what is it called? Simon Heba is not IPOB member. Did you not see Simon lament? Hey, instead of a Mapuafu, the Finnish government about Biafra people, the plight of Biafra people, and he was there talking about Simon. Did the Finnish ask him about the plight of Biafra people? They asked them about your claim that you're IPOB leader. First of all, they responded you are not IPOB member. And that is the matter. Right? Instead of you to say, this is my registration, this is my proof, and I'm IPOB member, they refused to do so. He was there jumping up. He know people ask him questions. Instead of a Mapuafu to present Biafra to finish, he was there talking about Simon. But we have IPOB Finland. So what other presentation do you want? Anompama, who don't have brain, a small brain, coming before us to talk. We destroy you within some seconds. We analyze you and analyze your tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you, Madam. Simple as that. Do you understand? I think you understand that KANUNTA, when he deceived some people that was expelled from IPOB, he promised them, only do message me. He said, we have abandoned DOS, so follow me, not what happened. So this one he's talking about Germany is the only place, only channel where they can use to catch money. That's why he's interested. Hey, Italy is no-go area. Hey, America should be returned. Hey, Italy is no-go area. Or they will be reporting to Nnamdi Kanu directly. Hey, South America. God will punish you and your stupidity. Do you know that Mazi Maduabuchi can never send, that is, have no right to send a state coordinator message? Are you aware? Are you aware? Unless a secret message. But on official order in IPOB, he doesn't do that. He cannot do that. He will follow chain of command. This is IPOB we knew. If the leadership of IPOB want to communicate me on IPOB operatives in Biafra land, they have national coordinator. From national coordinator, the message will come to me. Now, if it is on media issue, they have our media coordinator. The media coordinator will coordinate me. This is how IPOB works. If Mazi Maduabuchi sent a state coordinator message and the national coordinator got the information, the national coordinator have the right to tell the state to stop. Now you know IPOB. It matters now that a national coordinator can stop Mazi Maduabuchi's order to a state coordinator because he did not follow chain of command. And if Mazi Maduabuchi calls in, he will tell him you did not follow chain of command. I have to receive from the coordinator rep or from you direct. How do you send a state coordinator message direct without my consent? A state that reports to me, Mazi Maduabuchi have no right to send a state coordinator message without the consent of the national coordinator. That is IPOB for you. I am telling you IPOB, talk more of KANUNTA. That's why I see some idiot, because you are in abroad or somewhere. You come to challenge me in IPOB Amma. You are Onyara. You are not simply. You are a very foolish idiot. Do you know IPOB? Imamo Taichi this song. Imamo Nyaimpo. If the leadership want to message me, have my channel. Unless on an urgent matter, on a media issue, they use the media coordinator. People don't even know what we are doing. Do you know what we are running? Do you know that 4 units makes a zone? Do you know the meaning of unit? The unit is villages, and the zone is the autonomous community. This is the level IPOB operates. Imagine the level of grassroots we are operating. You think you can jump in and talk rubbish? Do you know IPOB? IPOB, what makes a zone is 4 units. 4 units represent 4 villages, and the autonomous community is the zone. And that is a community that have 4 villages. That is a zone. And they can take care of every information in that area. That is IPOB for you. Now you see why we always capture your, your secrets. Now you understand we are everywhere. This is what KANUNTA will come and jump. Something I build. I went to town hall meeting, address villages who don't know me before. Only to establish unity in their community or in their village. I have been to so many dangerous places to establish units. I have preached Biafra in the open in dangerous places. In all, you must be loyal to the leadership. Do you know my zonal coordinator? I respect him. He respects me on my own. If I go to zone, I become loyal. Though they will say only Shibera, but he's in charge of the meeting. Are you aware? Because I'm not even a coordinator. Talk more of. Do you understand? Mazi Maduabuchi said, he told the state coordinator in Abia State, he told him, he said, if I want to go to Aba, I will inform Ike, the then state coordinator of Abia State. Not that I cannot go to Aba. Yes, I've been going to places, not an open place, but in an official open visitation to Aba. I will inform the state coordinator. He will arrange everything for me. He will make sure things are in order. That is he did not tell us on radio. He told us face to face. This is what we discussed. We were discussing with Mazi Maduabuchi. That's what he told us. He was addressing chain of command. Mazi Maduabuchi was telling us about chain of command. He even took it to that level that if he's going to Aba, that he will inform Abia State coordinator. He will not just go, Nnamdi Kanu. Do you understand? People will just come and enforce IPOB. Enforce IPOB. As an Anyamagi, Nnamdi Kanu man not here. So on detention, man in there. So he's in detention, a man at DOS on there. That NATO charge, he will refer you to DOS. So you don't know he knows. So you don't know he runs with them. You don't know that Mazi Maduabuchi did not enter the bush and organize men. You don't know it's the same department in DOS. Department of Defense was the people who organized this thing. They were busy giving Nnamdi Kanu report. This place is okay. This place is okay. This place is okay. Before he launched ESN, he got signals from all angles. That's why in his absence, ESN is operating. But somebody be, I am a simple, you idiot in Syria. Don't you know their privilege? They can send me a message with the name of family. They can never send me a message with the name of IPOB. KANUNTA and the man Kanu is too low to compare with a unit coordinator in IPOB. This is what I will tell you in the presence of Nnamdi Kanu. This, I'm telling you code of conduct now. But when KANUNTA wanted to deceive people, he said, code of conduct, code of conduct, code of conduct. But they are today calling for a meeting. He's using election. Is that code of conduct? The same person that I'm suspended Monday sit at home. Politician forced him. He collected money and told them I'll stop it. The next thing he wrote is Neko. Hey, well, you are suspending it because of Neko. Our children want to go for Neko. Anompama. That is mutiny. Mutiny. So now, people that want to organize, want to do a whole election, which constitution? Does IPOB operate with constitution? So you hold the election without any constitution. When you see foolish people, you know that people are so foolish. You know, these are people, they come up and speak English. English, you go again. English is another language. Remove TV I went here. China can't there. In English. Does it stop the TV from playing? Does it stop the remote from remoting the television? Oh, 2 hours time, come get the freezer call. At 2 hours time, come get that call. I them tight now. Do you understand? Thank you. Okay, Chikwebochi, new one director. Ipob in our election. KANUNTA Kanu, you told Abraham to call for election. Who is Abraham? An expelled Ipob member. What about people that have been expelled in Ipob? So if they start doing that, it's a new Ipob. I don't know about you Ipob. KANUNTA, you Ipob member. You Ipob member. You are parading and expelled. If Abraham had been returned, the returning, what you are using as a return of Abraham is a message from Mazi Maduabuchi. It has not been applied by the leadership. That is the final. That's what Mazi Maduabuchi said. He said, IPOB leadership, they are the higher decision making in IPOB. That is to say, he can decide, but these people will say, no, this one will affect us. They discuss everything. And these people will be handling matters. Even when Nnamdi Kanu was here, they handle matters without his consent. He always gets the report. But when they are in their agenda, when that thing is too difficult, they will now refer you to Mazi Maduabuchi and say, Mazi, look at what we are seeing now. Look at how we want to do it. Look at how I want to do it. No, so I say, let me inform you. What can we do now? Our leader may look at it and say, okay, if this one, okay, if this is the case, oh yeah, do it, continue, go ahead. That's how they have been running IPOB. Men organize men. Are you not aware? Men suffered and organized men. Thank you. So, what we are telling them is that if you are being fooled by somebody because he's related to Nnamdi Kanu in the Biafra struggle, none of the siblings can die for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How many times have we died for him? The people that died last in Aba, what did the KANUNTA say? He rushed to blame IPOB leadership, who wasn't even aware of the protest. Just that people say that everywhere is cool. They want to do something. And in the protest, the leadership called. When they got the video, they called them in Aba. And when they called, the coordinator wasn't speaking because there was too noise. Then they related another people who should relate the coordinator of the state. Those people was connected and they were told to tell the state to stop the protest from wherever they are now. Instead of those people to relate it to the state coordinator, they say let them reach Osusu first. Had they related this to the state coordinator, he would quench it immediately. But they held it, trying to show strong men to reach to Osusu. It was in that Osusu that they massacred our people. Had they listened when the leadership saw the video and said no, they called national coordinator, what is happening? National side don't have idea. But let me call. He called and said, they said, okay, stop it immediately. In our protests in Biafra land, that's how we stop most of our protests, even when Mazi Maduabuchi was not in detention. Immediately information come, we will dismiss those flags you see. You will not see any of them again. Those flags you used to see, within some seconds, one day, you will not see one of those flags again. That's when you will know what IPOB means. Discipline. Not you, when they say the protests have ended. You say, no, let me continue. I have my own flag. After all, I bought my flag by myself. We don't run IPOB like that. Whether you are right or wrong, hence the other come. The other have come. And you stop the protest. When you are stopping it, people are still are just joining him that time. Why people started it. So KANUNTA did not even mourn the killings of these people who protested against the injustice against Nnamdi Kanu. If not for anything, Nnamdi Kanu, he went to call and castigate the leadership on wanting something they don't know. Instead of to challenge the army, instead of to task the army, KANUNTA was. Now you tell me that this man loved Kanu more than IPOB that dies for him. He need Riga, he buga na prison yard, they were in asylum cell. Maki buga psychiatry here, he will make sure they go get malota. No, any drigi, in you go to get charge. You charge that will keep you in asylum cell, in an asylum cell. Because your fellow madman, Onyara, with all on the prison, according to level of Arage. Onyara began to go to give. Ndiara, give Onyara police in ime cell. Onyara mobile, in ime cell, na compound in the asylum, name prison yard. Onyara began 3 days your matter. In that your madness. Through magistrate court, I remind you again na asylum. With a report Kehana Bear, Onishina dem, a gazette bar, every question. In he will be literature family member who cannot be respectful to their brother. You compare to outsider who came for the love of Biafra and the love of that their brother. He now compare the love. As some now asylum keep us. Imagine in my brain. We have been dying for Mazi Kanu since 2015. If you are saying I love for Kanu more than his brother, which brother love? Which brother? Brother Naga with escort, who doesn't go with fear. But we don't go freely. When I do burial, did you see the publication? No. When I went for marriage, did you see any invitation card? No. Do you know what we are missing? Did I go to education? Child education, you don't see me. You don't see me in so many places. But KANUNTA, a man like Kanu is moving freely. If you ask him, can you love Nnamdi Kanu more than he's him? Okay, him with a mental problem. A man like Kanu can never dodge. Or both their wife, they can't dodge. They cannot dodge, they can't operate like me. If you ask him, can you love Nnamdi Kanu more than his brother? He will a complete fool. A compound anumpama. Compound anumpama. Apapata ube azuje nyegeta mugu. We move in eso KANUNTA. Ebia na egiri. Ndị niile ha dinyere. Na bia bachare na akụkụ m. They don't even know me self. Mkomado ole ma achọrọ ọsọ from all group from the habidoro. Tell me any of them that come from any group, mama group ish. Mgbe nga na-echelu gị na-efolo gị. Mgbe repụtara ọkụ mgbe ahụ ma apịa gị. Gị ọ na m na-agba ezigbo ara. Ọkwa ị ga-asị ọkụ onye a gị na ya dị na mma na respond ọfụma to you. Immediately ị ga-contrary to IPOB. IPOB etrenu m n'ime ya. Mụnwa na-aga, I go to make sure that others understand IPOB from zone to zone, unit to unit, from state to state, even in the public. The little I can show off in the public, like I am showing you, and I cannot show you IPOB inside now. This one are open matters. Inside the IPOB is different now. So IPOB that I can preach anywhere. IPOB leadership will not say, this is what you will talk, because they know what I'm going to say. Here he has from Nime. Because they go to foreign currency. They go China, check, they go Loba and Naira. If I say, Zaze Kanum, Tayade, my hand. Name my hand. In my here was IPOB. In answer, in our response to Zeppelin. If I say, I got to human right, I go to court, I go to this. And I want to pamashim ni hupo susushim ni hupo here. And when the man name there is a call we answer. That is why we are here. If you fail to follow the door of IPOB, it's like a fence. When the same weapon we set up against anybody that will follow through the fence. As far as we see you there, if you like, change your face to Mazi Maduabuchi. Wear Mazi Maduabuchi face mask. Just get the face of Nnamdi, wear it. We will crush you on top of that fence of IPOB. Until if you are related to Nnamdi, you have to follow the gate. Okay, if you are following fence one day, you have no business with IPOB. Nobody will not take any excuse, will not take any command, will not ask any of the commanders. I say, now look at this man, he's resembled Nnamdi, but he's coming through the fence. Should we shoot him? Hence, you are seen on top of our fence instead of following the gate. One day we crush. It doesn't matter your face. It doesn't matter your voice. Hey, they have the voice of Nnamdi, but he followed the fence where Nnamdi does not follow. Then he is not related to Nnamdi. He needs to be crushed. Now you know. Thank you. The late mother of Mazi Maduabuchi, Ugeze, now used to come up to IPOB family unit and sons. She will stay quiet. She don't command zonal coordinator or unit coordinator. If the unit coordinator tells her to greet Biafrans, she will rise up and greet Biafran and sit down. She will make use of her time. She don't come and say, it's a lie. She will always advise you to be loyal to IPOB. Now, the wife of Mazi Maduabuchi is calling Nnamdi our leader. Our leader, our leader. Imagine that level. Calling Chikedosem IPOB HOD leadership. Because she's a family member of IPOB. When we talk about IPOB, she keep the position of the husband aside. She now come as a member. Listen to her whenever she's talking about IPOB. She's talked as a member, not as a wife of the leader. But she have high informations, so she will deliver it out. She will push it out because she is privileged to those informations, because she is wife to our leader. But she don't throw egos. No. She's always loyal to the leadership of IPOB. That's what Mazi Maduabuchi told us. That's how to know IPOB member. Not somebody that listened to Nnamdi 2012. We talk about IPOB member. The same, that question Mazi Maduabuchi asked is what make you IPOB member. He asked somebody, a caller from Anambra, who was reporting a senatorial coordinator in his attitude. When he reported the senatorial coordinator to Mazi Maduabuchi on a live broadcast on Radio Biafra 2015, Mazi Maduabuchi asked him, is he insubordinate? And the caller said, sir, what do you say, sir? He said, our leader asked him again, is he proving stubborn? They said, no, but just that the way, he said, we will handle that matter. I wish he's proving stubborn now. Then we'll deal with him. But we'll channel that very complaint to the appropriate quarters. He knows that is the issue of IPOB. It's not issue he decided on air that time. Because what he scares of is insubordination, proving stubborn. You must follow the rule. You must follow. You will be pushed back to go and follow it. You will be pushed back. Instead of you to meet state coordinator, you go direct to national. One day, national will push you back to the state. That is IPOB. You want to go to senatorial, you now, instead of you to follow through local government, I say, I want to see senatorial. You follow the senatorial will ask you, have you informed your local government? You say, no, I say, let me tell you. He will tell you, go and inform your local government. Then your local government coordinator will inform me. You go direct to state will call you and say,
have you informed your senatorial coordinator? He said, no. He said, the senatorial coordinator will inform you. Go and tell him. We want to make sure that you are in good relative. We want to see where there is fault. We want to know if there is any leakage. If people are hanging our messages. Because if there is such loggerhead, message will come. The other people will hang it. Because it's not in good relationship with this one. So people will be dying. Somebody will seize a tangible information. Or then order, tangible order that will save the life of our people. Then information will come from down IPOB, and it reach to the senatorial. Instead of him to pass it to state to pass it to national to see continent. Continent is automatically DOS member. So he will seize it. It is a problem now, so we want them to be deleted. Thank you. So, before I join another broadcast of Ohanese, people should be warned from joining a meeting called by expelled IPOB member. If they want to start their own, if KANUNTA want to start their own, let them, everybody is free to fight for Biafra. But don't operate with the name of IPOB. Else, that is, that you don't have knowledge of, or you are not member to. You know, when we tell people, don't use our name, they say, is it only you that will fight for Biafra? There is Benjamin Onwoka, the leader of Biafran Zionist movement. He was in detention. Mazi Maduabuchi called for his release, while Mazi Maduabuchi is the leader of IPOB. Masob released, Wazike list Masob. Are you not hearing Innocent George leading Biafra National Guide, even if they are 20? Are you not hearing the other one from Obi leading Biafra National League? Even if they are 5, they have a name. Mazi Maduabuchi called federal government to free Ben Onwoka. I was in Enugu awaiting trial, Old Park, in 2013, when the very Benjamin Onwoka was brought into Nigeria, into Enugu maximum prison with our old men. Though they went to Obra Square Enugu to hoist Biafra flag. They were arrested. I was there, Wazike came also. Anyway, right? So, Ben Onwoka, Mazi Maduabuchi in 2015 called for his release. He's a genuine freedom fighter, but he don't have much followers like that, but he's genuinely fighting. That is to say, he will account for the activities of the group he leads, Biafran Zionist movement, when Biafra is fully restored. Every group will account for their group. That's why we ask people, name your group. You should not say, some people say, we are government in exile. Ask them, what is the name of the group that declared the government in exile? There must be a name of group now. You don't have a name because you want, you'll be committing crime. So government will not have no option, will have no other option than to tag your crimes on IPOB, because a government cannot report crimes without calling the name of those that committed it. This is one thing our people don't know. Now you see why Nigerian government can never report the crimes of these criminals without tagging IPOB, because these people have no name. And the government cannot report a matter in their country without bringing a name, at least suspects. So that is why they told them, don't answer name, don't have name. When we gave them autopilot, they said, no, put them IPOB. And they now come back and say, we are autopilot IPOB. Do you understand? They even said, let by Mazi Maduabuchi. That's what they were saying. So autopilot is not a name, it's a declaration. The same people say, we have entered armed struggle. Armed struggle is a declaration. The same people say, we have entered, we declare government in exile. It's a declaration. It is not a name. When they ask you, what is the name of the group that declared government in exile? You will not answer. Do you see where you become a fool? Are you not aware? Do you understand? That's how we understand issues, and when it is playing, we'll be analyzing it to our people. The government, that's why you see USA report, the state debt, the report of the Department of State, right? When they wrote about these criminals, they said individuals attached. Do you understand? Individuals attached to Eastern Security Network. Individuals attached. If they have name, state debt will say so people committed so offense, and the U.S. Secretary of State can never report such thing without mentioning the name of a recognized group. They now say individuals attached to the armed wing of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. They were kidnapping in the southeast, killing, torturing, stealing. Do you understand? All those crimes that we have been reporting, the crimes of autopilot, they did not say ESN committed it. They said individuals. Oh. Individuals attached to. They cannot report without mentioning name. That is incomplete documentary. Not even in the absence of Nnamdi Kanu. Let me read from our brother. In the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Chike Doziem heading DOS leads IPOB, and on his orders we stand to. Yes, then I still want to throw light there. Anybody appointed or any announcement by IPOB will be signed by Chike Doziem. When we say IPOB, by Nnamdi Kanu and by IPOB. 30th May announcement, the memo will be issued by IPOB leadership, signed by Mazi Chike Doziem in the presence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Anybody expelled from IPOB, the memo will be issued by IPOB leadership, signed by Mazi Chike Doziem, head of the Directorate of State. Anybody appointed by IPOB, announced by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will be signed with the memo will be issued by the leadership of IPOB and signed by the head of the Directorate of State, Mazi Chike Doziem. Uche Mefo was expelled without announcement on Radio Biafra by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but a memo was issued for the sacking of Uche Mefo and the abolishment and the abolition of the office of deputy director in IPOB. So Mazi Chike Doziem signed those memos that abolished the office of deputy. Mazi Chike Doziem signed it. Mazi Chike Doziem signed the memo that sacked George Onibe. Mazi Chike Doziem signed the memo that everything you see, anything IPOB Nnamdi Kanu approves, Mazi Chike Doziem will sign it. Nnamdi Kanu does not sign memo of any kind in IPOB. So Mazi Chike Doziem have the power. The IPOB oath is bestowed on IPOB leadership. The power there. The oath said that I am hereby solemnly and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra. That is the starting of the oath. So the power in his hand, that's why you see Uchenna Sebu, he was dragging that office. That's the loggerhead between them and Uche Mefo. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, in my absence, Uche Mefo is there. That is director of Radio Biafra. But in the absence of Nnamdi Kanu, Uchenna Sebu wanted to play the office of head of Directorate of State, which is the head of everything. That's what actually dealt with Uche Sebu, all of them. The leadership told them, no, cool down. Let us do what our leader said. He wants to use his position. His position is greater than the office of the deputy. The position of DOS is greater than the office of the deputy. Asebu was dragging it. Do you understand? That's why the deputy was abolished, so that those very things will not be there again. It will now be direct. Communicate direct. Communicate direct. No more wages of deputy. No more somebody, extra person that can come on radio, and if you call him, he make a decision immediately. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. That is only Nnamdi Kanu does it. That's why you call Radio Biafra broadcaster. They don't make decisions on your calls. Rather, they will direct you and correct you. Then they take the message to the leadership. The leadership will now decide on it. That's why they ended up on leadership, where a matter will come in. They will look into it generally. Not a matter you call a deputy. Deputy will decide on it without the consent of the leadership. And when you ask him, you say he's a deputy. When the leadership is the room, the engine room, championing the struggle. So that's why the office of deputy was abolished. Because the deputy no longer listens to the leadership. When he is just deputy director of Radio Biafra. After all, you see, because they add deputy leader for him, which before was deputy director of Radio Biafra. The leadership for IPOB is being championed by the head of the head of state. Are you understanding? Thank you. I'm Jindi Ronald. So that is why when Mazi Maduabuchi could, that's why he don't easily take decision. Because you know now his decision is final. You know, people don't even know. He don't easily take decision. You will even spit on his face. He will be going. Because he know that when he opens his mouth and give order, and the memo is issued, immediately he sign it, one day. That memo, to withdraw that memo, one day, no be easy job. If Mazi Maduabuchi want to deal with the memo, they will go inside the IPOB leadership. They will present the matter to him. They will present their reasons to him. They will present everything to him. And they will conclude inside the IPOB. Not outside the IPOB. Inside the IPOB leadership, where they always lead us. That is where this matter will be treated. All these things we are jumping. That is where the evidences of the activities of KANUNTA and the man Kanu will be presented to him. Not in the public here. It's not for the public use. Now you know. Now you know. Thank you. Thank you, Elder. Welcome back. So, people who don't know IPOB, who just jump up because you communicate with KANUNTA on phone. Imagine a unit coordinator that didn't go to school. He become a coordinator. He coordinate lawyers, coordinate doctors, coordinate professors in IPOB. They became loyal to the order of the leadership that is being delivered to them through the coordinator. Not that the coordinator is the giant Alakuku. The unit coordinator represents Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And who is controlling the new unit coordinator? IPOB leadership. Now you know. Now what is their name? Head of Directorate of State. Then what is the name of that place? Directorate of State. They direct everything about IPOB. They are the people that will say, "Do this one is this one is okay. Let us appoint him and manage him for now. Let him be interim." Not Mazi Maduabuchi that will go to Hong Kong and discover somebody and be appointed. Not Mazi Maduabuchi that will go to India and they appoint somebody. No, there are people who see to it. Not Mazi Maduabuchi will come to Anambra and say senatorial coordinator and announce his name. No, men works on these things before it will come to the table of Mazi Maduabuchi. For announcement one day, he will ask questions. Ask questions. How did you do it? What is this? What is okay? You say okay, leave it for now. There are ones you want to announce yourself. You say, let us do it. I need a memo. Issue a memo and sign it. I will announce. They will tell him and say, Onyendu, there are information we are getting about this. The information about this is not yet cleared. He was okay, make sure you investigate it. He will leave it. It is their duty to investigate more and reply him. That is IPOB. Thank you. These people have been running IPOB when Nnamdi Kanu was here. That's why he said they are the highest decision making in IPOB. When you went and lied to Mazi Maduabuchi for him to please you, and they say and expelled somebody, Abraham, that is not loyal to the leadership, should be returned. Under whose leadership will he return? A leadership that is not loyal to is loyal to KANUNTA. No, now he will now wait when Nnamdi Kanu comes out. He will now work with him. So when Nnamdi Kanu approved that he should be returned, why didn't he say it direct? He said, message this to the leadership. He knows that they are the highest decision making. He knows that when this message gets to them, they will look into it. That's why he sent it to them so that he himself will not make mistake from detention. That's why he referred the message to them. And immediately they look into the message and decide on it. You don't need to go and start disturbing yourself. And you have to say, it is foolish. It is foolish. Are you Onyendu? It's Onyendu that will hold them, not you. If you deliver message, you go your way. Can you digest the message of Nnamdi Kanu more than leadership of IPOB? Who are you? If they bring in the message of Nnamdi Kanu, can you digest it and give out the meaning? I know why I want to. I don't want to go to the Ohanese topic. That should be tomorrow because the battle of this phone. The other phone is not functioning. The main phone, even if you have 40%, you use it and broadcast for 2 hours. That's my Samsung new one. So but it's no longer going live. It's no longer. This is a Samsung Galaxy A42. No longer going live. You want to go live from the same page, the same network, SIM card, the same location. It will not go live. So this phone now I'm using is a spare phone I used to answer call, but I must go live now. That's why I used it yesterday. I use it now. It is going down. I start with 90-something% battery, but it's red now, so it is not functional. And I plug my system there on the socket on the phone, so you cannot be broadcasting and plug the power bank there. No, there's no such space. So we continue. Thank you. So when you see some people telling you, they are fighting now, they cannot sibling. Enjoy your which before sibling. Enjoy your judge only for one. Enjoy your obi no one. Ada sibling. So our people should ignore the gathering of criminals. Abraham will go to jail. KANUNTA have been defeated. What they want to do now is to do election with the name of IPOB and present it to court and say that this is the officials of German IPOB, that they have had the election. So, and IPOB have no constitution that even organize election. That's why IPOB does not convict somebody that go against IPOB way of operation or organigram or something. If you commit the highest one, IPOB will expel you. To show you that there is no constitution, as some people expect from the leadership, to judge a matter and convict somebody. Hey, why can't the leadership condemn him now because of what he told me, because of what he did? No, now the leadership is always at the middle. At the middle because they need all of you in the struggle. That's why they don't finalize. Now, where do you want them to lock the person up? Do we have cell? Are the leadership judges? They are not judges. So how can they rule on a matter of a Biafra freedom fighter and judge and convict that person? No. What they'll be doing is exposition of the activities of such person if the person is trying to hide Do you understand? But they must expel the person so that the person will not be carrying on those activities with the name of IPOB. So you may use the name of IPOB, but the expelling memo, that memo is what we use to jail you. Now, in a court, if you are being called to come and clarify if you are an IPOB member, or you come and clarify your why or your grant or reason why you are calling for a meeting with the name of IPOB in Germany, do you know that whatever you present without a confirmation from the leadership of IPOB, which IPOB leadership will issue memo and say you are not IPOB member, you have been expelled and you are no longer national coordinator in Germany, and they will present the memo when it happened. Do you know you go to jail? Are you aware? And the Mapua for press release will come up. So you think we are joking. But we don't rush issues like that. We always try to teach people lesson. Just like we teach KANUNTA and his gang lesson in Germany. We try to update our registration. But the KANUNTA, they wanted IPOB to end up in Germany because they concluded that without Nnamdi, it will not be renewed. It will not be updated, you know. So, and they told Nnamdi not to go. If they want to update it, don't be signatory to that. So when the national coordinator, I've said this before, I want to round up. When the national coordinator informed Nnamdi, she said she will not come. That Mazi Maduabuchi is no longer IPOB national coordinator. So he will not attend. She will not attend. The second one, she was invited. She said before she will attend that every IPOB members in Germany will attend the meeting. Because she wants to deceive those people. She wants to use it as an opportunity to gather them because they don't have the power to gather those people. If they had the power, why can't they gather them and invite Mazi Collins? But they cannot gather them because they don't have the legitimacy. Thank you. Do you understand? So, after the registration was updated, last year they went and they countered it in the court, demanding that the registration should be nullified. They went to court, KANUNTA. So the court now told them that the renewal of this very, or the updating of this very registration followed due process. And they went back in shame. Now, we don't know the next plan. Is it to raise money or what? Because they are getting the heat now. So they now say, okay, it's better we fight in this way. It's either they add Nnamdi in the same thing they want to do with Miss Madam Bridget. And they may want to add them in DOS. So what they want to do now is, they say, they have applied to the court and demand that the update should be nullified or because Nnamdi is not added. So Nnamdi should be signatory to that. Nnamdi should be included. Do you know that even last year on, that the Master Prophet was even complaining that he was not informed in-law is now freedom fighter. And I don't know the in-laws of Waziri. I don't even know the in-laws of Ojukwu. Not even people cannot call the names of brothers of Ojukwu or siblings of Ojukwu. Even the siblings of Waziri, or is he an only son? Even their sisters, nobody knows. But today we know in-law. In-law na-agbara bi na Germany nwere isi mgbaka. In-law. Mad in-law nwere isi mgbaka. Do you understand? He's not telling you, he was not informed. Inform you, nandegi ko nannage. Can I make inform? Excuse me, let me sip some water. A na-eme anụ ma prophet inform. Mba na ọwụ Maazị Chike Dozem siblings ya would have been African continental reps. Ịkpọta ofu nwanne Chike Dozem. Ya sị, do you know I am the national coordinator of Biafra land? My brother is the HOD. So the siblings of Mazi Chinasamoru, all of them automatically they become ESN commanders in state. Anywhere the person is living. If you are living in Enugu, say, I'm ESN commander in Enugu. Mazi Chinasamoru is my brother. You think that's how we run IPOB. So you relate to Nnamdi Kanu, you are now commanding people. Akwe hurunu. Otu aka anyị ga-esi na-adọja unu. O nwere ebe a na-agba gị. Hence you are not IPOB member. Anyị ma ihe anyị na-eme. Right? There is a way we operate. So that is it. KANUNTA Hanagazi court. That the name of Nnamdi Anya should be otu Nnamdi Anya aha esi nwụọ. Chai, ụwa dịkwa egwu. Nnamdi Anya ka aha ya nwụrụ. Mana Biafra land anaghị akpọta ụdị aha ahụ. Such name. Chai, mam no tak word. Ụdị aha ahụ. Aha nwaanyị a na-ekwe mmadụ. Ụdị ọda nwaanyị a na-enye. Too strict. Onye a. Nwaanyị na-ele anya. Anọgo m na finance na. Anọgo m na finance na. Na wow. Makwa sections anyị na-arụ ọrụ. Anọgo m finance na. Accurate ka m na-eme akaụntụ. Accurate nwanne. One naira na short. Accurate. M na-arụ ọrụ n'ọfịs m na-arụ ọrụ rụkwa ọrụ na finance. Due na finance nwere otu m si arụ ọrụ na finance side nke m nọ before has a na-ahapụrụ monthly dues and an accurate. Megola anata monthly dues. By na ebe. Sitting of meeting every week. Every week meeting. I work 1 month to do ego anabata. Yes, finance is no go area. Finance is no go area. Hey, it's no go area. Don't tamper. But I'm akwe nata. Akwe nata ajụjụ no go area. Onye kwire ga ajụjụ ma ego rutekwere. Why are you asking about finance? Why are you going to finance? Italy have not paid. France have paid. India did not pay. You need to. Argentina have not paid. There are many again. Ebe ọgụ na coordinate ego. Coordinators coordinate che ego. Ego bi ajọ ga ajụjụ ego na akọ inyo. Akwa anyị nọ here. Ebe anyị na-aga. A ga-akọpụchita mmadụ niile n'ụzọ. So, what we are now saying is that there is nothing like election in IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, I appoint and I remove. The only time there was a confusion on who to appoint in Abia State then, there was a way IPOB, those people that IPOB sent to come and do it for in Abia, there is something they did. Not election. Nobody voted. They did picking. 3 people was involved to be the state coordinator. Serious confusion there. Do you know what they wrote? They write 1, 2, 3. If you pick 1, you become the state coordinator. Then 2 and 3 will go back. That's the only thing I have witnessed. That is not election. Election is by voting. Election is not by picking. And that, do you understand? Do you know, that person is not even the full state coordinator, just to hold it, because the state coordinator was arrested. Ikechukwu was in detention then. And in that thing, Sopuruchi Ochuolo was the one who picked number 1, and he was announced. Okay, Ikechukwu was removed. Yes, he was suspended then. No, he wasn't in detention. Ikechukwu was suspended. And they did that. Within a short while, our leader came back and broadcast and said, no, Ikechukwu Ugwuoha remains Abia State Coordinator. And Sopuruchi deputizes him. He was returned. And that person that picked that number one became his deputy. There have never been election in IPOB. That's why what you always hear is expelled, suspend, appointed. Do you understand? The person that will be expelled have been communicated. His matter had been treated. He insisted that he knows what he's doing. So the next thing is for him to go and do it outside IPOB. Expelled is not by hatred, just that IPOB would like to give you relief. Try to give you freedom. So that you can practice your freedom. To operate without outside command. They will give you freedom. I love them. They will expel you. You will not be under captive of IPOB command and control. You will not become a free person. But to our surprise, they will never go with that thing they thought they have. They will never go with it. They will turn around fighting IPOB, throwing stones on IPOB. The same people that told you they have an idea. So IPOB don't want us to do it. I'll be doing it. When you are being expected to go and do it, you no longer do it. That's your stubborn Abraham. Go and do it now and get us Biafra. No. You are still running around IPOB. Will you operate outside IPOB leadership? You operate with the name of IPOB outside IPOB leadership. As an Adan. Abraham is never an IPOB, is no longer an IPOB member. In Germany, have been expelled. KANUNTA is not IPOB member. He has never mentioned where he belongs to. Do you understand? I don't want to rubbish or harness the topic. No. That is not a topic that should be rubbished. That topic connected to all the politicians, almost all of them. So it will be a very long broadcast. If not for anything, at least 1 hour. So if I start a broadcast now, after analyzing this one now, I can never go deep more in Ohanese. So our people should pardon me on that. I thought it would have been easy, but I don't know I will go more deeper in this broadcast. I thought I would do it shortly, but now, an IPOB will come back. To analyze IPOB to the understanding of our people, it will take you long. Because if I analyze, I will think that the other people have not understood it, then I will continue analyzing. That's why you see me taking some instances, so many instances. I will make sure that I refer to many areas. That's why I dwell on a topic, keep hitting it, touching areas, so that the way you understand is not the way this one understands. There are people that understand the last word. There are people that understand immediately you start talking, they know the end. There are people that understand from the middle. There are people that understand after 1 hour of listening. They will now recall back. There are people that will understand in the night. They cannot understand now. So we make sure there is something we sow in their brain that they will use that thing to reconnect. That thing you use to capture it may not be what they will use to reconnect it. So that's why we drop different words so that people must be linked in to the understanding of our topic. So we thank you all for listening. KANUNTA, I'm not thanking you for listening. I know you listen now. Are you claiming? Do you want to claim? No, don't claim. Yeah? Don't claim. You listen. That's the condition we put in Nigeria. They must come and listen. Yesterday they were there. Sleep was doing them like this. They were listening to Martina Samuel. They were deeply in sleep. Nigerian agents and Nigerian government, all of them, state governors, they were doing like this. While listening. This is the condition we put them. Hey, we will not listen to them. Akoko. Very soon, those criminals that they use, you will no longer hear about them. Because IPOB will be, from even 30th May, will show you all their lies. Currently, now, how far? Federal government is confirming. IPOB is no-go area. These are one of the achievements that IPOB made. When we say any other group fighting for Biafra should not kill our people, should not criminalize Biafra struggle, we have the legitimacy to say so. We have the legitimacy to control Biafra struggle in Biafra land. We have achieved it. There are things we achieved that will give us ground to tell you the way you handle our people while agitating for Biafra. Masob was on top. We came and took over. With achievement, not shouting. If you want to present picture or videos of the killings of Biafran agitators currently, which picture will you present? Before it was Masob. What do you present now? Killings of IPOB members. Is there any other people? No. It's an achievement, a prize. Radio Biafra is a prize, achievement. ESN is an achievement. 30th May Remembrance is an achievement. Before you will overtake the Biafra struggle, or you take over Biafra struggle from IPOB, your achievement must supersede these achievements of IPOB. Not by shouting. These are achievements that you can never cross. 30th May Remembrance. There's nothing you can activate that will beat it. Radio Biafra. There's no other address you present to beat it. Are you understanding? ESN. Show me a security outfit that have no connection with Nigerian government since 1914, apart from ESN. Show me. Village vigilante is under village community leaders, and the community leaders are under local government. Are you not aware? Town union presidents, are they not under the government? So whatever you establish as a security, they must be under Nigerian government. It's only ESN that is not under any government or connection with politics. That's why they lost it all. And who established this IPOB? So what is your achievement that supersedes the achievement of IPOB that will warrant you to come and issue order to our people in the name of Biafra struggle? No. There must be presentations from you that is in reality, not by saying reality, that people will confirm, and these are things that you present to use it and overtake IPOB. Whereby there is not, one day, you wait, let us direct you how our land will be. Can you understand? We have the legitimacy to control the land one day. We have what it takes. We have given it out. Can you show us the picture of autopilot massacre? Legitimately, not in a criminal operation, in a legitimate quest. Have you been agitating for Biafra before and you died? No, you doesn't agitate. You have been operating in criminality before the fall victim in the hands of security. IPOB is being killed in a peaceful protest. That is paying the price one day. IPOB are in detentions. Thank you. Thank you. It is our achievement now. If you shout, hey, no more IPOB, no more ESN. No. I don't know why people they judge too fast. Or they can't talk your turn on no IPOB. No more ESN. Madu Chineke Kireke. Hey! Chineke Mekure. Ebe gọọmenti na-ebezigbo akwa. IPOB na-apịa ha ịtarị n'etiti isi. Ebe a na-apịa ha blala n'etiti isi ofu ebe ka anyị na-apịa ha. Boy, ọ ya mere isi ji gbaa ashịa Naịjirịa. Imepe ọnụ iji eri ede. Esi na IPOB a na-eme exist. N'ihe nwezi na gọọmenti na-eze na ESN na-anọzi n'ọzọ Liberation Army. Activities anyị na-play na how far? Anyị mechaa mmadụ ihe, then they will know. Anyị na-adọpụta mmadụ n'ụzọ kwụọ ya. Tam na-eru mgbe ndị mmadụ ga-ajụ question, ịhụ na ị ga-asazi, ị ga-blọk mmadụ niile. Ka anyị ga-destroy ya ashị niile. Nwee ka anyị na-echefu. That's why I ask them, remember our lies. Start talking about our lies. Not, hey, why are you talking about Simon? Talk about our lies. Talk it. Remind me our lies. Because I will remind you your lie now. I should tell you, say, why are you talking about? Go and remember my own. Remember my lie. Come on, talk it. You see why we don't lie? You see why our leader told us, both in secret, both in private, both in the open, we should not lie. He encouraged us in the house, inside. He said, if you lie that we have so thing where we don't have it, the day we'll have it, what will you say? If you say you have gotten it, people will say, but you say you have it before. He now told us, never you say you have what you don't have. That's why people say, take action. Leave him. Somebody lie, you remind people, yeah, nah, this is lie now. He said, no, leave him now. Let it be like that. What have you done? I say, you are a fool. You are not a Biafra. And I bring my cash. You will comment even in Ashima doctor. He said, what have you done? So, to wash. Then, how do you want to prove to me you have good plan for our people? I brought out a lie of somebody that told you he loved you. He lied to you. I presented it and said, this is a lie. Instead of you to argue the lie and prove to me that it is true. You not say, can you do your own? Do your own. Now do your own. Do your own. Leave him next time. Gwam na iwe onye Igbo. Gwam onye Igbo na-asị gawa n'ihu mgbe a tọrọ asị. Nwanne. Anaghị asị gawa n'ihu nwanne. So, it's all right. From me, fearless IPOB evangelist, Mazi Maduabuchi, and from here, our homeland radio studio. It is good evening. Thank you. Thank you. Tomorrow, Southeast politician Don Hanese, we have voice note from inside Don Hanese. Inside, we'll play it. Lee's voice note, we'll play it there. You will see they are all planning to go and apologize to Fulani. They are now turning to the aggressor. They say they offended the North. North told them they have offended them, so they must apologize. People that should apologize to us. So Hanese want to apologize to them. Or Hanese faction, we know they have factions. That's why they were angry with IPOB, unity. So they want to arrange faction. It didn't work. So the faction they plan for IPOB have come on them. They have up to 4 factions of Hanese. So the faction of Hanese of Iwanyang, they want to go and apologize to Fulani because we offended the North. Now, when you do it's him and the other Macana tap on Hamanish, not to need it. Kọwee na-acha ya ọnọkụ, ịcha ya ọnọkụ, ịda ya na ntị. Ịcha ya ọnọkụ, ịda ya na ntị n'ụtụtụ. O spoke, were spoke chaa n'ọkụ, daa ya na ntị. Onye sị na ya ọha na eze. Nsị ka a gaa Yof, ka a gaa North, ka enye press release mee apology to North na ndị Igbo na-ayọ apology. Ha gesi m na onye ahụ agaghị aha nke onye mere ụdị ihe agaghị aha nke ya n'elu. Na time anyị a agaghị akpọ onye aha nke ya ha awokweti ụdọ n'olu ha nke ya kedu ebe a aka ya abụọ ebe a ha nke ya ha nke isi adị free ya ọnwụ ọnụma iti ya n'olu ya sị na akwụgburu ya ụdọ kee ya ebe a na shoulder kee ya ha nke ya na a na-aga ịyọ n'ọta ahịyọ mmadụ Chineke ekere eke achọghị m iplay ya na ọ imebi okwu and the voice note a na-adị m ka mụ na ya hapụ ihe na-emeghị ihe a but echi will be will endure till tomorrow anyway. Thank you. Okay. Welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Share this program. After this program, we will come up with another one on Ohaneze. Even Ohaneze need to be prescribed. I remain the fearless Ipob evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi. I am from Ndiabo. There was Nnamdi. Nnamdi is a local government in Ojibwa province, Biafra land. I am a homeland broadcaster under Ipob. Nnamdi Kanu is our leader, and he's still incarcerated in DSS solitary confinement, illegally detained, and that is why every obstacle against the very struggle for Biafra restoration led by Mazi Nnamdi or against Mazi Nnamdi's freedom, whether you know what you are doing or you do not know. The duty of Ipob is to guide the struggle, guide Mazi Nnamdi. And we are here to crush any negativity against these very agendas. It doesn't matter who is involved, and that is why we will always be here in exposing them section by section, both from federal government, both from in-house, both from outside, both from siblings, both from lawyers. Any misstep, if anyhow you make it, we are here to deal with it. It doesn't matter who you are or who you claim to be